this seems like it would be simple, but I'm not seeing it. I feel like it should be H or something like that, but it's not it. Let me just see if the... Oh! Okay, and F aren't connected, huh? Okay. Oh, it is H. I think so. Right. Okay, so that pulls that. Yeah, it is. It is H.
How about this?
Blam!
Puzzles are made to be solved.
Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Yeah, I knew you'd like that one. I've got goodies for people all ages. That was a fine puzzle, thank you. Professor, did you notice that Mr. Guy seems to talk to us differently than he talks to Emmy? I certainly did, Luke, but let's not mention that to Emmy, shall we? I don't want to embarrass her. Knick-Knack Alley, it's called. Okay, then. Hello, love.
Agrsn, nice to see you again. Sorry, but Henry is out rather suddenly. He did say show you his study. Please look like if you like.
Thank you, Angela. I trust everything is okay.
Oh yes, Henry just said in business in town. Please, this way.
Of course, thank you, Angela. It's a shame that we missed Henry again.
Yes, he has been very busy lately, keeping in town. In order to make much time, even trying to calm our local business owners. I barely see him since the masked gentleman appeared. Oh my, what a beautiful study. It's tighter than a hospital in here. Yes, Henry's cleaning is Henry's hobby.
Oh, I see. How fascinating. Angela, this is quite as home as large. Is it just you and Henry here?
We also have the servants, but Henry does most of the work. When he's anxious, well, he likes to be productive.
He must be anxious often, as if he were to build Montior from nothing.
Yes, Henry's quite amazing in that way. He's always been very focused like that, at least ever since Randall. Please investigate the study for as long as you like. I try to stay out of the way.
Bloop. Weighted scales. Bloop. Seems like a puzzle.
The desktop looks untouched. Henry used to sit at his desk studying the mask for hours, but no longer.
So Henry did most of the work in here?
Yes, he was always poring over that mask. That awful mask. I wish Randall would never have found that stupid mask all years ago. The thing that tore us all apart, all of us. But now it seems the mask has brought you and me together. How ironic.
It does seem to be the mask can bring both immersive joy and immense shudder. Sorrow. I said both of those words wrong. That mask has served in the agent of both Randall's misfortune and Henry's success. It is true that Montior wouldn't even exist today if Henry never found the mask and the treasure.
Yes, although this expedition he created out of the town of nothing, hence the name the City of Miracles. Henry used some of his fortune to open a small hotel in the middle of nowhere called the Reunion Inn. The entire thing was very odd from the start. Visitors began flocking to that hotel. It became immensely popular. The little hotel began the first success out there. The rest is history. From there, Montior flourished from what it is today. It's hard to believe this town started from one little hotel 18 years ago. Henry credits Montior to the existence of the mask of chaos. I believe he believes that people are, for one reason or another, drawn to it. The mask has changed so many lives, in so many ways. Mr. Door, does the mask of chaos really have magical powers? Whoever stole it must think so.
Yes, I'm very interested in the motives of whoever stole that mask. I have a feeling everything will fall into place once we find out the perpetrator. Uncovering the truth behind these dark miracles lies in discovering the identity of the masked gentleman. Wasn't the mask locked up in the safe?
No, it was hanging on the wall here.
You had a priceless and ancient artifact just hanging on your wall out in the open?
And why not? This is our home. Henry thought displaying the mask would bring good luck to Montior.
Where were you when Henry the mask was stolen?
I'm pretty certain we were both home, but we have no idea when it happened exactly. There was no sign of forced entry. I do know that the Morse gentleman has begun terrorizing Montior immediately after we realized the mask was gone. Do you have any ideas where someone who could have harmed the town?
Unlucky gambler, a disgruntled property owner, someone with a personal grudge? Do you think it could be about money?
Perhaps someone's trying to disrupt all the businesses in town.
Money makes people do crazy things.
I don't get what all the fuss is about. Money's just paper with old people on it.
True that, Luke. True that. Aha!
That plate must have cost a fortune. Don't touch an Emmy, you might break it.
A broken plate would be a sad thing indeed. Such is the case in this puzzle. Hidden puzzle. 33. 34. Fuck you. Oh, well, I still didn't miss anything. Drat, the pesky feline has knocked off 3 plates in the dresser. Can you make off which one of the pieces? What? Oh, the cat made off with one of the pieces. Oh, which one did he make it off with? Okay. So this one. This one. This one. I'm pretty sure it's C. This one. This one. Okay, there's 9 pieces. Let me start it over. Okay, so the top left is this one, or top bottom is this one on the left. This one is the top left. This one is the one next to it. This one is the one near the tail. This one is upside down over there on the left middle. This one is to the right of it. This one is to the right of that. This one is here. See.
This is how it's done.
Blammo!
All in the day's work.
It's C. Get after that cat. Meow.
Cat just runs away.
Did you break it, Professor? I'm not that clumsy, you know.
I thought nothing of the sort, but let's not take any chances.
Oh, alright.
Coin. Alright, we don't have anything to do. Angela, has anyone else been in here besides you or Henry?
Henry doesn't allow any servants in here, but he will entertain an occasional visitor in here.
Yeah, they're using the parlor?
Mainly for very important guests.
So no one ever in this room without Henry and being here as well, correct?
Yes, but we haven't had many guests lately. We keep the doors locked at all times, so whoever stole the mask must have come in through the window.
Yeah, it would be pretty nimble if it went through the window. It would definitely fit the masked gentleman's style.
Yes, the thief may have been the masked gentleman, but then again,
Herschel, do you have a theory who could do such a thing?
the masked gentleman is most likely someone very familiar with this town. He could be an ordinary city, hiding behind an ordinary existence.
One of our own town residents?
Angela, who in town would benefit from turmoil in recent events?
Who? Why, I can't imagine that anyone would benefit from this madness.
Someone with a grudge about Henry, or anyone that had trouble with the past.
The only person I can think of with a grudge against Henry is Dalton.
Dodson, huh? Sounds suspicious to me.
Alphonse Dodson.
Do you know this cat, Professor? Yes, Herschel, the same. Dalton was an acquaintance of ours back in Sainsbury. Between the two of them, Dalton and Henry were the most casinos in town. They'd been business rivals for years. They believe also had quarrels over the property lines of some of Henry's hotels. I wouldn't be surprised if Dalton set out to sabotage Henry. You know Dalton, Herschel.
Yes, but I don't want to jump any conclusions just yet.
Also, Dalton has been recently giving advance warnings from the masked gentleman. Henry has received those warnings as well, but no one else. I don't want to cast suspicion, but Delson seems to have some sort of connection with the masked gentleman. Oh my! I found that very suspicious, Mr. Lador.
That is rather odd. I think it definitely warrants some investigation.
Let's go talk to him right now, Professor. If you want to talk to Delson, his house is just the west of your hotel.
Yes, we would talk to him in this fancy-ass hotel. Oh. Hello. Psst. How's it going? Quite well, thank you. How are you? Just a little judging things. Don't buy glitzy screen in this town. It's a dirty power struggle beneath the surface. Do tell. Do listen. Nothing free in the world except wishes. How about we solve this puzzle, and we'll see what happens. Puzzle 35. The bartender places 5 bottle caps on the bar, with the star logos facing up. She closes her eyes and starts turning caps over at random, counting every turn. Once she reaches 25, she suddenly slams her hand on the bar, covers up one of the caps and asks you, is the logo on this cap facing up or down? With the situation shown in the diagram above, can you answer her question? Wait. Start sending count. Wait, if she turns the caps over at completely and utterly random, couldn't she theoretically turn the same one over twice? I mean, she could it could theoretically be anything. There's not enough fucking information. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. But we don't know if we don't know if the original one is higher or lower, so how the fuck do we know this? She suddenly slams her hand on the... But we don't know what the original one looked like. There's no way to answer this fucking question. There's not... I don't care. There's no way to answer this question. How would you know that?
Puzzles is truly a pleasure.
If you flip the caps an odd number of times, the number of caps facing up will be even, and vice versa. Well, yeah, I know that. That's the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. It's an odd number of sayings, so if you do 2 of them, so if you have 2 fingers in front of your hands and you put eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe, if you caught them, let them go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, it'll always be the other one, if there's 2 of them. So that's how you know, because every odd one, because it's an odd song. If it's an odd song, it will always go to the one next to it. If it's an even song, it will always go to the one that it originally was. So, I mean, I could have said that, but it didn't say if it was... Did it say it was star up at the beginning? Maybe I just wasn't reading right. If it said it was star up in the beginning, I would have picked that one anyway. As promised, I'll spill the bean, but you gotta be quick. Pick him up. See, Lador's built this town a while ago using money Mr. Lador found when he was treasure hunting. Then you got Dawson, who built a bunch of hotels over the years and made some nice coin here in town. These recent miracles shouldn't be jeopardizing all of Mr. Lador's work. Catch my drift? If the Lador holdings a pod lose their value, Dawson stands to benefit. Is that what you're getting at? Hey, look. I'm no conspiracy theorist, but I think there's a conspiracy here. Find out who benefits from this chaos. In other words, you want to think Alphonse Dawson is the masked gentleman. I'm not sure Alphonse Dawson could fit into the masked gentleman's pants, but I can't hurt to talk to him. No. Power struggles.